In 1900, Kausalya Mukherjee is overwhelmed with joy upon receiving a letter, which notifies her of her son Devdas' forthcoming arrival from London after his stay there for 10 whole years for law school. Kausalya informs her neighbor and close friend Sumitra, whose daughter Parvati, Paro, shared an extensively cordial relationship with Devdas when they were kids. When Devdas was sent to London, Paro was advised to light a lamp to bring about his return and never permitted it to extinguish at any cost. Devdas soon arrives, prompting his family and Paro to be happy. Devdas and Paro's friendship transforms into deep love. Kausalya disapproves of their budding romance, owing to Paro's maternal lineage of Nuch girls and Nautanki performers, which she considers inappropriate for a zamindari family like hers. Kumud, Devdas' manipulative sister-in-law, fuels her mother-in-law's thoughts. Uddharan. During Kumud's baby shower, Sumitra publicly puts forth a proposal for Paro Devdas's wedding, but Kausalya discards the proposal with patronizing arrogance, remarks that Sumitra belongs to a lower-class family, and hurls accusations at the mother-daughter duo. Sumitra sadly leaves, vowing to find a wealthier alliance for Paro, who, however, fails to forget her love for Devdas. She sneaks into his mansion to meet him, but Narayan Mukherjee, Devdas's father, spots them and humiliates Paro and Sumitra. Devdas vainly persuades Narayan to accept their relationship and angrily leaves home, but fails to muster courage to oppose his parents and writes to Paro, requesting her to forget him, and falsely states that love never existed between them. Broken, Paro obliges to a proposal, agreeing to marry an aristocrat, Bhuvan Chaudhary, a 40-year-old widower with 3 grown-up children. Devdas's friend Chunnilal gets him to visit a brothel, where Devdas chances upon a generous courtesan named Chandramukhi, who passionately falls in love with him. Soon, Devdas realizes his mistake, visits Paro on her wedding day and persistently requests her to marry him, but she refuses to do so, and reprimands him for abandoning her. Paro marries Bhuvan and departs to her in-laws, where Bhuvan confesses to Paro that their marriage was required to fulfill the position of lady of the estate and mother to his bereaved progeny, and that his love is only for his late wife. On the other hand, Devdas walks towards anguish and alcoholism, permanently moving into Chandramukhi's brothel. Paro performs her worldly duties sincerely, but inside her, she can never forget Devdas. She visits her parents and learns from Sumitra that Narayan is excessively ill. Narayan, on his deathbed, seeks apology from Paro and yearns to see Devdas, who arrives at his funeral and passes out. Devdas begins to stay with his family while Kumud steals the vault's keys. Devdas discerns her act and demands her to return them, but Kumud accuses him of thievery, causing Kausalya to disown him. Later, Paro visits Chandramukhi and holds her responsible for Devdas's addiction to alcohol, but immediately discovers that Chandramukhi loves Devdas. She invites her to Durga Puja at her in-laws' manor and introduces Chandramukhi as her friend, concealing her profession to avoid disputes. Nevertheless, Bhuvan's son-in-law Kalibabu intends to avenge an earlier encounter with Chandramukhi, which had gone wrong. He exposes her reality and humiliates her publicly. Before leaving, Chandramukhi takes a stand for herself, slaps Kalibabu and states that the visit of people like him to her brothel makes it successful. Additionally, Kalibabu discloses to Bhuvan and his mother about Paro's previous affair with Devdas. Consequently, Paro is permanently forbidden from stepping out of the manor by Bhuvan. Devdas falls excessively ill and convinces Chandramukhi to let him go. Devdas journeys on a train, where he stumbles upon Chunnilal, who urges him to drink. A severely ill Devdas, who is willing to stand by a promise he made to Paro that he would visit her before his death. Travels to Paro's in-laws' village. Devdas is dropped in front of Bhuvan's manor as he fails to reveal his destination. Paro, however, runs to meet him upon perceiving his identity. Bhuvan opposes this, asks all the doors of exit from the manor to be closed and Paro to be restrained. The manor's gates close just before Paro could reach Devdas and the latter only gets to see a blurred image of her running towards him. Paro sobs while Devdas whispers her name and eventually dies, prompting the lamp to flicker out.